This video is getting to know me, getting to know all about me. Which is weird because I don't really sing like Julie Andrews, but that was the vibe of the song, had to go with the style. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tally, but we're going to go into that in a bit more detail in a minute. And this is a reintroduction to YouTube because I've been on YouTube for a couple of years now and I feel like I'm entering a new phase, a new chapter of my channel. I think 2019 is going to be a really exciting year for this channel, so I wanted to reintroduce myself to the people who've been with me this whole time. You're amazing, and to the new people, welcome. Let's get into it. So my name is Tally Rye, but my actual full name is Talitha Rye. My first name is actually a biblical name and it means little girl, and when I was born at 25 weeks, which is very scary for my poor mum. But I made it through. I was very poorly. I was like in hospital for 3 months as a baby. But ever since then, I've actually had no health problems, and I realised I'm extremely lucky to be in the position I'm in. So with regards to my name, when I got to secondary school, no one could spell my name or say my name. And you know when you go to different subjects, and they'd have to read the register in like maths and English and science, and if there was a substitute teacher, they were like, Talitha. And I was, just call me Tally. And that was a bit of a catchphrase for me at secondary school, just call me Tally. So Tally has stuck ever since, and I like it, and it's easy to spell and say, and yeah, and no one has my name. I have like a really unusual name. Like Rye is a very unusual surname, and Tally I think is a very unusual name. So like all of which have stood me in good stead in all my careers, because I kind of had another career that we'll go into. But like no one has the Instagram handle Tally Rye. Obviously I do, but like no one has. I can always get my Instagram handles, and it's like easy. So I am 28 years old. I can't believe I'm 28 years old, but that's what my birth certificate says. I'm 28 years old. When did I become 28? Because I swear I am 21. Like I'm 21 in my mind. Well, I say that, like I can't believe I'm 28, and yet half my brain is like wants to settle down, is like thinking about what kind of parent will I be. Just FYI, not getting married or pregnant anytime soon. But these are just thoughts that are in my mind now. I feel like I'm going through a transition where I'm like actually turning into an adult, and it's weird. It's really weird. Like I find myself thinking about what kind of dog I want when I have kids and stuff, and I'm just in a very weird, and like I'm really interested in interior design. Like I have found that actually as I get into my latter half of my 20s, like all my interests have completely changed. When I was a teenager, I was just obsessed with like celebrity gossip and trashy magazines and like the Kardashians, and now for multiple reasons I am not. My birthday is in October, so I'm relatively freshly 28, so I'm just going to enjoy it for now. I'm not going to say I'm nearly 29, but I am nearing the end of my 20s, and I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to make the most of the next year and a half, or year and 10 months, or whatever it is. I am one of 3 Rye siblings. I have an older sister and a younger brother. My sister's Lydia and my brother is Isaac, and I've never struggled with middle child syndrome or like being a middle child. Like it hasn't bothered me, it hasn't affected me, because aren't middle children supposed to be like, I don't know, really feel like no one ever gives them attention, whereas I never found that. But I think it's because all 3 of us as kids, we were very like attention seeking. Like we're very loud children. We'd be like the ones to read aloud in class. We were all that kind of vibe. So I never struggled being a middle child. It's never bothered me. So my parents, I have my mum, Mary, and sadly we no longer have my dad with us. So when I was 17, I lost my dad, and it's obviously the hardest thing that I'll probably ever go through. But I survived, I made it, and I really believe in post-traumatic growth, and I think I am the person today because I experienced I experienced that. But yeah, miss my dad every day, love him so much, and yeah, I wonder what he would think of YouTube. Like, he was the biggest technophobe I know, so I wonder what he would think of my online career. He just would not understand it. He just wouldn't get it. But here we are. So actually, it's kind of funny. So when my dad died, I was in the school musical and I was one of the narrators in Joseph. That was like the one thing that kept me going through the grief. Like, I never missed a rehearsal. So my dad was poorly and he was in intensive care for a little bit, and then he passed away, and throughout that whole time I just stayed with this school play. Like, it was my thing that just was my bit of normality, and it got me through, and I ended up performing in the show like a few weeks later. I think it was a couple of weeks later. It was, yeah, crazy. Around that time I decided I wanted to pursue a career in musical theatre. I just became obsessed with musicals, and I went to a drama school where it prepares you to get into drama school. So I did 2 years, and that was in Reading, in Berkshire. So I'm from Berkshire in the UK, should have added that in. I'm from Newbury in Berkshire. Any fellow Newbury from Berkshire people, comment below. I don't live there anymore, but we'll get to that. So I went to this drama school for 2 years, got into a 3-year course, which took me 2 years of auditioning to do. Got into a 3-year course, and I studied musical theatre for 3 years, singing, dancing, acting every day, and yeah, I lived in Guildford. I love Guildford. Guildford's a really cool place. I love it. And I had some really good times there. I have some really rubbish times there, like really great memories, really bad memories. But do you know what? Once again, character building, shall we say? It was a character building experience. But during drama school, that is when I discovered fitness, health and fitness, the gym, exercise, healthy eating, and we will go into that in a lot more depth in another video, because it was like, I'm kind of glad I discovered health and fitness, but I went to quite the extreme at that time, so it was a weird situation, but an important part of my journey. I graduated not really with my heart in performing anymore. I always wanted to be in the West End, but I kind of left a bit jaded, and I didn't really want to perform anymore. I knew that deep down my passion was health and fitness. Qualified as a personal trainer 4.5 years ago, and I've been working as a personal trainer ever since. So that was my musical theatre career over. The one thing I do miss is singing. Yeah, I really miss singing. In fact, I'm gonna insert this clip of me singing. This video is getting to know me, getting to know all about me. Which is weird because I don't really sing like Julie Andrews, but that was the vibe of the song, had to go with the style. So, and about the same time of finishing drama school, I met Jack. I actually met him 2 weeks before graduation, and Jack is my boyfriend, and we have been together ever since. So we have been together for just over 4.5 years as well, which is crazy. It's flown by. Like, at the same time, it feels like we met each other yesterday, but then so much has happened, and we're very different people, but I don't know, we've just evolved into much better people, I think. And yeah, we've been together for 4.5 years. We've lived together for 3 years, and we live here in London, and we have lived in this flat since, I moved into this flat a few years ago, and yeah, we love it. This flat has had quite the makeover, so let me know below if you like a flat tour, because I have been considering doing it, because it's basically finished now, and I need to do a few finishing touches, but maybe I'll do a flat tour one day if you'd be interested. Jack has a normal job. He works in the city, and I know when people say in London and whatever, they're like, they work in the city, but I'm just gonna put it there. He just works in the city, and he has a normal job, which is really nice, but maybe he's coming to YouTube, maybe. So stay tuned for updates on that, because I might be sending you to his channel soon. And yeah, so I've been working as a personal trainer for 4.5 years. I started off in a big fitness first gym, and I used to work crazy hours, and it's a hard old slog, personal training, and I was always doing social media stuff alongside of it, because the social media stuff came first. So I started sharing health and fitness stuff first, and then I became a personal trainer, because social media sparked my passion for health and fitness. So then I became a personal trainer. I've been working with people ever since. I've been teaching spin classes, and right now I teach at Digny. And if you want to know more about specifically my personal training journey, I did make a whole video all about this. So I'll put the link below, or I think maybe I can put up like a little thing on here. Maybe I think I can put it on the screen here, and you can go click on that. And if you are an aspiring PT or you just started out in your career, really recommend watching this video. I tell you like the course I did, what the course was like, how I built my business, how to get clients, all that kind of stuff, how to manage your money, all that kind of stuff. I cover a load of stuff, so definitely go check that out if that's something you're interested in. My social media career has definitely evolved over the last 4.5 years, and it's particularly become a huge part of my life the last like 2 to 3 years. And I love it. I love YouTube. Like, I can't believe YouTube is, this channel's I think like 2.5 years old, maybe. And I love it. This is one of my favorite things to do. Last year was crazy, and I keep saying last year I just didn't have my mojo, and I just didn't have my mojo for so many reasons. But 2019, I am very excited. I feel refreshed. I feel like 2018 for me, I made a video called 2018, my year of growth. And I think I had to go through a bit of a transition and a change in terms of my attitude towards fitness, the fitness industry, the way I, like my thoughts and feelings on fitness. And I think I resisted making content last year because I was just in a bit of a weird place in my head. Like, I was working out like what my true values and beliefs and morals were within the fitness space. And now I know, I feel really concrete in what I believe and what I think and the message I want to get out there. And I'm really excited at 2019. I feel like already has been so great. And I think you guys really get what I'm trying to do. And what I'm trying to do is just make a shift and a change within the fitness industry, and to help people feel more comfortable in their skin and make fitness more accessible to more people, because I feel right now it can be a bit of an elitist thing, and it can be a bit of a thing where you feel you have to look a certain way to be part of the industry. And I also feel the industry can perpetuate diet culture in a huge way. And so I'm really looking at how we can help people enjoy exercise for all the incredible benefits beyond just the aesthetic change, because I think that's where people get disillusioned with exercise and working out, because they feel like if they don't see the change, well, then what's the point? Whereas I really want to keep talking about the incredible benefits of exercise, because if you exercise regularly, like this, okay, that's another video. Once again, we'll go into it. We will go into it. I'm really passionate about the weight inclusive approach. So that's all about not making weight the focus of what I do, and not making someone's weight inform the way I work, but actually making their health and their well-being the center of my work. And I think that's the best way to describe it. So that's where I'm at. I've shifted and I'm in the weight inclusive space, and that is what this YouTube channel is going to be. So I hope that if you want to feel good in your skin, if you want to make 2019 the year you fall in love with exercise for positive reasons and have a really good relationship with food, then this is the channel for you. And then other cool stuff I started to do in the last year were the podcasts. So I am part of the Fit and Fearless podcast, which is hosted by Girl Games, which is Zana Van Dyke and Vicky Spence and I, and we work with the BBC, and we've got a really cool series coming out at the moment. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast below. I know a lot of you guys listen, but if you're new and you didn't know about it, I make a podcast that's all about female fitness, empowerment, and helping you feel good in your skin. So I really hope you enjoy that as well. And guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think that was getting to know me. Getting to know me. Getting to know all about me. That was getting to know me with Tally Rye, or maybe you're gonna start calling me Talitha Rye. I don't know. I hope maybe you found some new stuff out. I hope you got more of a vibe of what this channel is about. I don't want to make this video super long. I just want to make this a fun, chilled reintroduction to me, to what this space is going to be. And I can't wait to have you with me. Like I said, loads of stuff in the works. And if you have any ideas or any requests, comment below. And please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and you can turn a little bell, a notification bell on, so that when I do upload a video, you get a little ping to tell you, because sometimes YouTube doesn't tell you, which is annoying. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, because that also really supports my video and this channel. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Why am I singing so much in this video? This is a health and fitness channel. So there's gonna be a blooper reel. Oh, there is gonna be a blooper reel. About me. Is this cheesy? I expect it is. I don't know what else to say. I've made this up on the spot, and I can't think of another dot. Why am I trying to sing like Julie Andrews? This is not even how I sing. I didn't think of good things that people might want to know about me. What else? What else do you want to know?